Hello viewers, back again with the breaking news with me, Natasha Cinta Laurencia. Meta and YouTube are facing serious accusations that their platforms were deliberately designed as addiction machines, raising concerns about the impact of Instagram and YouTube on children's mental health. Here is the report. In his opening argument before a Los Angeles Superior Court judge and jury, Mark Lurie argued that his client, a plaintiff known as KGM, suffered from mental health issues as a result of her addiction to social media. Lawyers for Meta and YouTube are expected to argue that KGM's addiction stemmed from other issues in her life and not from their negligence. Mary Growlery is a law professor at the Catholic University of America, and she said the thrust of this trial is that it is the first time these big tech companies will be held responsible, or at least required to respond publicly before a jury, to the accusations brought by the plaintiffs. The opening statement was largely what was expected, based on publicly available evidence and previously filed documents from both parties. The core of the plaintiff's allegations is that big tech companies were aware of the harm caused by their products but continued to prioritize profit over children's well-being. They allegedly viewed the harm to some children as a cause of doing business. As part of this trial, Mark Zuckerberg and other top executives are expected to be questioned extensively. When asked why Meta and YouTube have not settled the case, Professor Lurie explained that the decision to settle is highly fact-specific. While other defendants in this bellwether trial chose to settle, Meta and YouTube did not. She noted that defendants often have access to internal information, such as evidence and witness credibility, that the public does not. There is also a business consideration, as settling a case is often a financial decision based on litigation costs of the risk of an unfavorable verdict. With opening statements already underway, it appears the companies do not anticipate settling at this stage. Professor Lurie also compared this case to post-litigation against tobacco companies. For these stage companies, like tobacco companies before them, have attempted to avoid accountability by shaping legal arguments and making public claims that may have been misleading. Now that the case is before a jury, the public will be able to see what decisions these companies made, what information they had, and when they knew it. This trial could significantly change public perception of tech companies if the evidence contradicts what they have claimed publicly. That was our report on the landmark trial examining the alleged role of social media in harming young users' mental health. The outcome of this trial could mark a turning point for the future of digital platforms. I'm Natasha, reporting from Breaking News.